First, I will be explaining for the research background of our report. So education is one of the most important components which not only describe essential skills, knowledge, abilities, but also to promote their entire progress as individual, community, and as a whole nation. This is quote by Kapoor in 2018. So as a student, it is important to ensure that their academic performance is in line with their goals, and students' academic performance has been emphasized in every higher education institution. However, according to the research made by Grevista and Vlora in 2019, it has been found that factors such as demographic, parents' involvement, and engagement are the highlighted factors that contribute to a student's academic performance. So with that kind of factor, in the study, the primary goal of the researcher is to investigate factors that influence students on their academic performance. Based on this study, researchers will be keenly focused to investigate at UiTM Puncak Alam for business transport student, which is BA247, and among the factors that will be discussed in this study includes environment such as study strategies and parenting style, time management, and also social media engagement. Next, for our problem statement. So education nowadays become more challenging and difficult for students, which cause many of them to easily burn out, stress, depression, or even anxiety. So based on the 2021 systematic review, the majority of burnout syndrome among university students was estimated at 55.4, and this was quoted by Olves in 2022. Therefore, additional research is necessary to test the relationship between the various factors such as environment, time management, and social media engagement that could influence the students' academic performance. The study on factors influencing students' academic performance are research on many factors including social, psychological, environment, and personal. However, the factors may vary for every student. So the specific goals of the study is to investigate factors of environment, time management, and social media engagement to a student's academic performance. Moving on to our research objective. So in this study, the research objective is as follows: to determine the influence of the environment on academic performance among students, to investigate the influence of time management on students' academic performance, and also to identify social media engagement on academic performance among students. So as for our research question, in this study, we were keen to know what is the influence of the environment on academic performance among students, what is the influence of the time management on students' academic performance, and what is the influence of social media engagement on academic performance among students. And that is all from me. Next, I will pass to Sophia to explain about the summary of literature review. Thank you.
Thank you, Aida. For the summary of the literature review, academic performance can be defined as a knowledge gain that is evaluated by a teacher using marks that need to be accomplished over a specific period of time through class tests and exams. Next, academic performance is a clear effect is a stress. Stress arises when a student are burdened with their ability to do well in academic performance. After that, here are three factors that influence student academic performance. Firstly, an environment. Friendly and supportive school and university social environment will assist students in taking part more often and receiving greater academic achievement. Secondly, time management practice will help students manage their courses. Thirdly, social media shows student physical and mental involvement as well as time spent able to enhancing educational excellence. From methodology, for this study, the research design used is descriptive research with a quantitative approach. Firstly, the purpose of the study is to identify the factors influence performance in student academic. Secondly, type of investigation are used is clarification to know what factor most influence. Thirdly, the researcher conduct only minimal interference. Fourthly, use study setting, no control setting in which respondent can answer the questionnaire at any way. Next, this study evaluates individual and time horizon is single cross-sectional. Separate technique this study used unknown probability technique then sample size. This study take only 92 over 122 of total population from part 5 of BA247 student UiTM Alam. A data collection is collected through online questionnaire by using Google Form. Lastly, data analysis are used for this study are descriptive analysis, reliability analysis, normality analysis, and regression analysis. The next presenter is Hidayah.
Now I will continue with the demographic profile of respondent. As you can see, female applicants made up the majority of the sample with 67.34%, while male applicants made up with 32.6%. For the age variable, most of the applicants are 23 years old with 57 respondents, followed by 22 years old with 18 respondents, and the least is from the age of 20 with 1 respondent. And the last variable is CGPA. Majority of the applicants in semester 5 get 3.5 to 4.0 CGPA, followed by 3.0 to 3.49 CGPA, and last but not least 2.0 to 2.99 CGPA. Next, I will present about the first research objective, which is to investigate the influence environments on students' academic performance. Based on the data that we collected, it shows that different physical environment influenced by mood to study question has the highest mean among the respondents, which contributed to 4.29 mean score. This data can be proven by Malik and Obeta research. They indicate a conducive study environment encourages better focus and enhances motivation to study and result in better performance. Next, for the lowest mean score, with a mean of 3.29, the question is my parent encouraged me to freely speak on what goes on my mind. This shows that many of the respondent parents is not open enough for their children. In the literature review, Yasmin indicates that this parenting as authoritarian parenting style. Since parents are more on high in terms of demandingness but low in responsiveness show negative influence as the parents will expect their children to always obey, expecting their children to accept and understand the adult's way and request with little and limited communication. Now, I will pass to Lisa to continue the presentation.
Assalamualaikum. Now I will present the second research objective, which is to investigate the influence of time management on student academic performance. So according to the data from chapter 4, it shows that I prioritize the tasks that I have to do according to the importance and urgency question have received the highest mean score of 4.35. Students need to manage their time wisely as they have tons of assignments and tests by doing checklists so that they're able to complete it on time. According to the research of Britton and Tesser 1991, stated that students who actively engage in time management are more likely to perform and succeed in their academics. As for the lowest of mean score of 3.29 can be shown at the question of I spend my time wisely and avoid distraction. This means that many students have poor time management skills and they fail to avoid distraction from their surroundings. On to the third objective, to identify social media engagement on academic performance among students. The question of I use social media because it is enjoyable have the highest mean score of 4.41, which can be meant that many students find it easier and convenient to interact with friends relating to academics or even non-academics outside the classroom. Thus, social media also give individual identity to each person as it enables them to personalize their profile and personal information which is stated based on Arnold and Paulus. As for the lowest score, is social media allow me to discuss academic topic with my professor and peer gain the lowest of 3.74 mean score. This means that many students did not prefer use social media to communicate academic topics. However, many students have not yet seen the potential that social media has paved the way for social interaction between students and peers on certain topics, according to Nicole Hurt 2012. Next, I will pass to the next presenter, Izati.
Based on the research, here are some suggestions for the faculty in order to improve students' academic performances. The analysis indicate that environment most affects students' achievement. Based on this, classroom temperature, color and lighting must be optimized to improve students' attentiveness. Faculty can improve classroom by maintaining projectors, chair, desk, lights and air conditioner. Second, to improve students' academic performances, faculty can examine each course's assignments and make sure they state and manage timetable for assignments, tests and quizzes to help students prepare and manage their time. In addition, all semester classes should provide clear assignment instruction and respond to students' questions. Lastly, data shows that students love social media interaction. Thus, instructors should use Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, for instance, as a learning tools instead of just YouFuture. Social media speed up account student communication, and faculty can explore with it as a learning tool. Finally, we come to the conclusion of this presentation. The goal of this study is to find out which of the factors that influence students' academic performances in student BA247 Part 5. This research was carried out among student Part 5 BA247 in UiTM Puncak Alam, Selangor, by distributing questionnaires to a total of 92 respondents. The researchers also want to look into how environment, time management and social media engagement affects the academic performance of BA247 students. Many students from BA247 choose the factors environment is the most influential factor impact their academic performance compared to social media and time management. Future research and recommendation for faculty should be implemented as per mentioned in study. This is because different subjects taken by students, their factor to success in academic performance might be different too.